Welcome back to the channel. Gonna do an exciting update to mushroom inoculation. So last year, 2021, we had some trees cut down on our property, and it was in, I believe it was in June. Through various research over the years, just realizing that that's not the best time to cut the logs, but did it anyways, and we inoculated some logs. Didn't really have any strategic approach, but anyway, in our meager efforts, you can see the results, and I'm going to show you kind of what we did here last year and the mushroom inoculation. So this is a log we took and we inoculated. We used the dowel rod plugs. We ordered the plugs from Field and Forest, and you can see them right here with still with the wax on them. Last year we used beeswax to cover them, so you can see that down along here. And this is pin oak. Used a pin oak from our property, just as I said. It was cut down, and you can see there's a plug right here, and then you can see the mushrooms start to poke out here. This is April 21st today, 2022, and these are inoculated, as I said, last June. And so here you see a bigger one. So, and a few other sprouts coming out here, poking out. And this is really exciting, and I didn't really know how these were going to turn out, and we're going to have at least a little bit of a harvest. Especially what I've learned since doing this last year and actually taking a more systematic and purposeful approach this year. Hopefully we can just get better at it and grow mushrooms that we love to eat. Just want to show you a couple other things of the logs here. That I have some random logs here. You may be wondering why. So this has some, I believe, is some lion's mane, and I'm not quite sure yet. But I set these pieces aside, and I'm just curious to positively identify what they are. And these pieces here are elm, and here's some remnants of actually oysters from last year, and these are actually accidentally inoculated. I use these logs here as actually a weight to hold down a tarp for bark mulch that we used to put around our blueberry bushes. And here you can see some remnants of them right here. So I just set them aside, and we actually harvested some from last year, some oysters off this last year. So we're just going to see how they do. And there's some possible lion's mane on this as well. Be interested to see how it turns out. Again, I've never actually physically seen lion's mane in person, but it's either that or something related, so just curious to find out what it is. And we inoculated these logs over here, I believe, with lion's mane. Again, I didn't do the best job of identifying what we inoculated. I have pictures of the bags from the mushroom spawn plugs that we used. And from my understanding, sometimes lion's mane takes a while to occupy the log. So we'll see. These may be a failure, but it's just a learning process. And as you can see, I think as I'm talking about this, giving an update, one of the things I suggest for you, if you're interested in starting this up, is to do follow along the tips that I've put together as far as the inoculation process. But do your homework, start simple and start small is one of my main recommendations for you if you're just looking to get into this. Just to see the fruits of labor here, and looking forward to future mushroom harvests, and looking forward to next year giving another update and on the logs that we inoculated this year. So take care. See you next time.